morning, Chips. It's fishing time. Morning. Hi, T-Ball. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Good morning. Good morning. Haven't been sleeping well, so maybe yawning more than usual. You didn't hear that, did you? Just adjusted my microphone. I wonder if am I louder this way? Oh. How's my morning? I woke up late and had to run outside because it's bin day today, so had to run outside to throw out the bin, and then it's already it's already like 30 degrees outside. It's very hot, so that made me miserable. Sorry, all the yawning. What's my hairstyle called? I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's like a specific, let me check, I guess. Is there a specific word style? Honestly, there's no word for this. Yeah, they're just twin. They're just twin. Sorry. They're just twin buns and braided. Butterfly buns? It kind of looks like a butterfly, right? I'd say it looks more like a heart. Ocean just created this hairstyle for me. So she did it. She did this hairstyle on me. And she showed me how to do it. And she said, "Oh, this is a cute hairstyle, Fish. Maybe you can style your hair like this sometimes. It'll be cute." So that's what Ocean came up with it. It's her own like original hairstyle. Ocean's very good at fashion and hairstyle and things like that, so yeah. 日本の最強の夏が来ましたね。そうだよね。やばい。もう溶けて我慢が見えない。夏に負けるタイプです。The type that is like the worst with summer. Like, I'm so allergic to the sun. Like, the sun does not make me happy. The sun makes me miserable. So I'm just like burning and melting in the sun. Yeah, W Ocean. She's very good at fashion and stuff like that. So I think I will keep my curtains shut all day. Actually, my aircon has been on for the past 3 or 4 days. I haven't turned it off at all. It's been on constantly because like it's just a bit too hot. It's been like 35 degrees every single day at the moment, and I'm just not coping with this heat. So I've just had my aircon on for the past 4 days. I'm very sorry to the environment and everything else, but yeah, it's just a bit too hot for me. I've just been dying because I had to go Yeah, I was anyway. I was suffering. Man, weren't you gonna clean it like 3 months ago? Shh, Skit. Stop asking questions. Who told you to ask those kinds of questions? Who told you? Hey, it smells clean now. It's fine. It's fine. Using it regularly has like cleaned it out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, if it didn't want the aircon on, the environment should have been less hostile. Exactly what Penny said. If they did, if the sun should be less hot, it's the sun's fault. It's not my fault. Hi, Fish. First time here. You're doing well. I'm okay. I think there may be some questions as to why I've been gone for a while, and because usually I stream like, you know, almost every single day, right? I don't usually have more than one day where I'm not streaming, and while I did have a very brief membership stream day before yesterday, I think, I basically haven't streamed since well, in Japan since Monday, and today's Thursday. So that'll be Sunday to Wednesday for you guys, I guess. I know there's been a bit of concern about it because not everyone is an overclock membership. So not everyone... There's like a sound outside. But yeah, so not everyone, I guess, knows why I haven't been streaming, because not everyone's in the Discord either. And thought I might briefly talk about it today, because there's a lot of things I wanted to talk about today. I guess I'll start with the more serious stuff first, and then I'll go over the fun stuff. Hold on, let me just drink my... Just gonna drink my tea. I'm very tired right now. EP. A mild hour-long gap before gaming? Ah, what? You know what? The thing is, at this point, it's already... At this point, it's already the... what's the word? It's already the expectation that I just yaff all the time. Wow, look. Why are you announcing my merch and reminding everyone about my merch before I can do it? Jan is trying to take my job as a streamer. You're trying to take over for my job. Is that what you're doing? The new trigger dad. Rookie numbers. We can push for new yapping heights. I feel like the onslaught of comments that say, wow, she's still talking? She hasn't gotten to her game yet? Wow, this streamer is such a yapper. Oh my god. Yeah, Alright, give me 1 second. Already have a job you don't want the second one. Well, who told you? Who told you to take my job and promote my merch? You average yap. It's you guys who say that stuff. But anyway, we haven't spoken for like 4 days, basically, so... There's, a lot to cover today, I think, so... Let's start with, I guess, what everyone's thinking. So Sanitation Davis Kennedy Jr., thank you for 2 months of bite-sized chips. The design of Japanese banknotes changed last year. 10,000 yen note features Michael Jackson. 5,000 yen note is Tina Turner. 1,000 yen note is Frank Sinatra. That's not true. So that's supposed to be a joke? When I hear Fish's voice, I'm reminded of Claymation. Who's that? Hairstyle goes hard. Thank you. Thank you. I spent 10 minutes this morning doing my hair. I don't think that's true regarding the Japanese notes. I think that's supposed to be some kind of joke. I don't think that's true. That's not the case. Sorry. What's the word? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think it's Shibusawa Eiichi on the notes, on the bills. He's actually a really interesting guy. I want to do a stream about him one day, explaining, talking about Shibusawa Eiichi. Wait, you must know what claymation is. Claymation is like Nightmare Before Christmas or Wallace and Gromit. Oh, sorry. God, I'm coughing a lot. Oh, you mean like those clay animation things, like Pingu? I remember stuff on CBBC as well, like some clay animation or something. Wait, what? You're saying my voice reminds you of clay animation? Yeah, I thought claymation was a person. That's why I was confused. But how does my voice sound like a clay animation? Shout outs to Pingu. I love Pingu. I love Pingu. No, I literally have Pingu hair clips, Pingu socks. I love Pingu. Were the British big in claymation? I assume so, because we had a lot of claymation TV shows on TV when we were young. Not anymore, but like when I was a kid, like baby. There was a lot of claymation on TV. Such as Pingu, but there's also something else. I just don't remember the name of the show. Maybe Inev, do you remember? It was on like CBBC, I think. It was like these two clay people. Wasn't Wallace and Gromit British as well? Hold on. Let me just Google it. Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, it's a British claymation. Yeah. Or clay or plasticine animation. Yeah, we had a lot of shows on TV. Oh, yes! Morph! Yeah, I was talking about Morph. Was it Art Attack? Morph is a British series of clay stop-motion comedy animations named after the main character, who is a small terracotta-skinned plasticine person. Yeah, I'm talking about Morph. He speaks an unintelligible language and lives on a tabletop. Yes, that guy, Morph. I remember him because he was like on every TV show. Though yeah, Art Attack also had I loved Art Attack, by the way. I watched it like every day. I loved Morph. That was like the claymation character to me. You sound like Apex. You sound like Apex Legends to me. Oh, get knuckle class dead. Do I sound like a Fuse? Never speak ill of Pingu. I love Pingu. I'm a big Pingu fan. Did you? On my throne, I put a Pingu plush on my throne. There was another. Yeah, I used to love Art Attack. I mean, I guess only British people would know this, but there was a show called Art Attack. It was so good. Wait, you guys, non-British people know Art Attack? You sound like Fuse, Lifeline, the Italian guy, and Raj! I sound like, where did Lifeline come from? I don't even play her! Who's the Italian guy? The new one? The twink guy? Sparrow? Does Art Attack change the guy? I think the first guy was called Neil or something. I don't remember. But I loved Art Attack, and also there was a guys. I'll talk about my merch afterwards. Wow, what a mysterious link with an amazing discount on the full bundle. That show looks like it was before my time. Art Attack? Pretty you're older than me. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Art Attack. There's also this show called This is Amazing Apex Gameplay. See? Did I not tell you guys? Did I not tell you guys? There will be someone coming in with that comment saying, "Oh my gosh, she's talking. Where's Apex? Where's the Apex game? Where's the Apex gameplay? Where's Apex? Oh my gosh, she's not playing Apex. Streamer not playing games." I told you. I told you. It always happens. Inev, do you remember Inev and Flapjack? Since Flapjack's here, do you remember a show called Come Outside? There was like Aunt Mabel and her dog called Pippin. Do you remember that? Actually, I guess Flapjack will remember. Why am I including Flapjack in this? He's literally an iPad kid. Okay, Inev, do you remember the show Come Outside? That was such a good show. Landmark can't stay up too late. She needs to be actively shorter. What? Wait, you bully Lan for her age as well? Guys, I think you need to report Dan. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually like her. He's actually bullying us, calling us old. That's unacceptable. I'm not gonna take this. Landmar is seeing things. Landmar has a dementia. That just unlocked a core memory for you. What? Come outside. Yasu, what? Inev doesn't remember it, apparently. Bro, Miss Fish, vouch for my age. I'm 22, right? So the thing is, Lan has been 22 for a very long time. 22 season 10? Whoa. I don't like your chips. I think you should make them soggy. Chips, you know what to do? Go jump in the air fryer. Jump in the oil with it, the chips. You heard the word. 22 is hag. Hey, Lan, I didn't say that. I just read the comment. I'm not calling... I don't think you're old, Lan. I think you're actually really young. I personally think that you have very, very iPad kid energy. And I do feel that your mindset is what truly dictates your age. Your mindset is what actually... You know, your age is what you believe your age is. Can I strangle your chips, Miss Fish? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, you're more than welcome to do that. Lan is the older age. I think you're looking to strangle the wrong person, Lan. I think the one who's you know being, you know, who has all the audacity in the chat right now is actually Dan. As you can see, I demodded him. I took his powers away because of his rudeness. I'm 5. Hello, 5. I'm Fish. But yeah, I don't actually want to waste too much time having small talk. I want to talk about some stuff today. This is a big week for us. So for some of you who aren't in the Discord or are not part of the Overclock memberships or didn't get to watch my last member stream, so as I mentioned in my Discord, actually I'm gonna open the announcement, so I'm gonna keep the wording similar. I was dealing with something. I was dealing with something difficult since Sunday my time. There was some unsavory things surfaced and was brought to my attention, and it did involve my personal safety as well, and it meant that I had to deal with it. I actually spent like literally this entire week until today dealing with it, along with obviously the mods and Aegis-Link staff. They were working tirelessly to deal with all of this, but you know, I had to cancel my hacking, I had to cancel streams and everything, and you know, I was so behind on, you know, off-Kai prep because I was so busy. We were so busy tackling this issue because it was pretty serious. I didn't actually say all the serious parts about it. I was more focused on my feelings about it, but actually the core issue was pretty serious. It was a pretty serious issue because, yeah, like I said, it involved my safety. And it also like kind of opened my eyes to how I've been running this community, because I think maybe I've been a bit too kind and lax with the way I've been kind of running this community, right? And yeah, like I said, I've been so busy dealing with the stuff I mentioned in the member stream. I don't want to repeat it here. But yes, because again, I think it is quite isolated in the sense that it did mainly occur on Discord, but it does, I guess, affect the wider community in some regards, which I'll cover afterwards. But yeah, I was so busy dealing with this stuff that I, you know, have fallen behind in preparing for, you know, off-Kai and stuff like that. So I had to kind of like pour all my time into catching up with off-Kai preparation. And again, like I wanted to apologize, like deeply apologize to the majority of you, because the majority of you are wonderful and you've done nothing to deserve this. And I hate having to speak seriously. I hate having to do serious talks because it's not me. I just like being silly and having fun. And I hate that you guys have to deal with this side of me when you've done nothing to deserve it. But again, like, this is pretty serious because, again, it involves my safety and my privacy. So hopefully we will get it all wrapped up and done by next week. And yeah, like I said, maybe my mood, maybe, I don't know, you guys have this magical ability to make me laugh, so maybe my mood will improve, but as it stands right now, I'm still very, very shaken and also very anxious by everything. And the thing is, I don't actually suffer from anxiety or anything, but this has given me anxiety. Like, I've not been sleeping properly for the past 4 nights. And I've also got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, as you guys know, to do with my sister. So this definitely has not helped. But I'm still kind of busy dealing with this stuff, so I may be preoccupied with it. Yeah, until it's like, you know, resolved. So one thing I want to reiterate, one thing I want to reiterate is that sorry, I need to cough. I need to clear my throat. Alright, so one thing I wanted to say was that I think a lot of these issues that occurred, which I didn't know about, the catalyst or the trigger point for these issues were me. And unfortunately, my mods and even the Aegis-Link staff caught the flack for this. They got the blame for this, even though it had nothing to do with them. The bad actors decided to point the fingers at my mods for some reason and Aegis-Link staff, even though technically I was the issue for them. So I think what it is a personality mismatch, right? The way I feel, the way I think, the way I process things haven't been accepted by some of you guys, the members of the community, people here, the chips, right? The way I feel about certain things, there's been a mismatch with how you guys feel about it. And I'll bring up an example actually, because I feel like an example is necessary here. So, don't say doubly Shinya. Shinya's a decorative mod. She's just... she doesn't actually do anything. She's just here to, like, you know, peek at the chips on YouTube. But yeah, I want to bring up an example of what I'm talking about, because I feel like it's quite hard to understand these abstract things I'm saying without a solid example. An example would be, remember my birthday? I had 2 parts of my birthday stream. I had my regular chatting one, and then I had like a live performance afterwards. And I'm actually not very happy with my performance in my birthday live stream. I definitely did not sing at my best, because I know what my best is, right? I've sung all these songs before, and I know like what I'm capable of. I know how well I can sing these songs in normal situations, and I can definitely hear I did not do my best. I did much worse than usual. I think one of the reasons was because like my voice wasn't in good condition, because I was like feeling very emotional. And so in hindsight, like I basically should do the birthday live like maybe before my birthday. So yeah, I didn't anticipate my voice being in a bad condition, and I was quite unhappy with my performance because I kept going off key. And yeah, exactly. I also had like 8 hours of talking before that. My voice was very tired, and I just couldn't control my voice. And I wanted to make changes for next time so that doesn't happen again. And when I voiced my concerns, or when I voiced my when I voiced my unhappiness or dissatisfaction about my own stream, I was quite surprised to be met with a lot of pushback. So this was actually in Discord. I did say, oh, I wasn't really happy with my performance, but I want to improve for next time. And I was met with a lot of pushback from many of you, actually. Many of you were upset because you guys liked it, which meant I was supposed to be happy. And the thing is, right, I never questioned whether you guys liked it or not. In fact, I acknowledged that, you know, I know you guys will like me no matter what. I mean, within reason, I suppose. Sorry, I'm not very well at the moment. I've got a croaky throat. Yeah, like, I know the stream was fun. I know you guys had fun. And I know you guys enjoyed my songs and what I sang. That wasn't the question though, right? I wasn't questioning that at all. Again, like I said, I know you guys enjoyed it, and I really appreciate, I'm grateful that you guys, you know, love me no matter what and enjoy everything that I do. But I also have the right to constructively criticize myself and also like self-reflect. Because after all, like, I know what I'm capable of, right? I know my personal best. And realizing that I didn't meet my personal best and being sad about it is not inherently a negative thing at all. Now, if I was dooming and saying, oh my god, I'm so terrible, I should give up, I hate myself, it's different. But I wasn't doing that. So the fact that you guys like automatically, or most of you guys automatically assumed I was being like randomly negative towards myself, even though I've never done that, I've never displayed any self-hatred or any lack of self-esteem. Like it's honestly a bit crazy to me because it sounds almost like projection. It sounds like you don't actually understand me and my personality. So, which is a separate thing that also makes me upset. Because if you're supposedly like close people in this chip community, then why don't you understand my feelings? Why can't you accept that I was upset and want to improve? Like, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Like, I am a content creator. Any content that can be publicly viewed means any new person can access this. And that would be their first impression of me. New people don't have the bias that you guys have. They're not going to click on my stream and think, oh my god, I love her, she's amazing. Because they don't have the bias, because they don't know me. They haven't watched my streams, they haven't gotten to know me, they don't have that bias. And the thing is, I've personally experienced this myself. I think I've already mentioned this, right? My first impression of like a certain content creator was actually their karaoke. Well, it was actually their music covers. So there was a utaite, right? And I loved their covers. And my first and then one time on YouTube, they pushed one of their karaoke videos, like an archived karaoke stream to me. And I clicked on that archived karaoke stream, thinking, oh my god, this is going to be so good, because I love this person's covers. And I'll be honest, they did not sound good. They sounded completely unlike their cover videos. Their voice was going off key. Their voices weren't stable. Their voice just sounded like not as smooth. Like, they didn't sound the same at all. And the thing is, I clicked off that. After listening to half a song, I clicked off that stream archive and I never watched them again. Until a couple of months later, YouTube decided to recommend a live karaoke stream to me of theirs. And the thing is, I thought, okay, well, I'll give them another chance. Why not? I'm bored, I'm like, you know, scrolling. Let me see if they've like changed. And I watched it and they sounded completely different. Like their cover videos, actually. So that one karaoke archive that I clicked on that time, you know, it must have been a bad day for them. Like, maybe they were sick, maybe, I don't know what was going on, because obviously it was an archive stream and I don't watch their actual streams. And I could have been like many I could have been like many other random viewers who will click on a stream, not like what they see, and then never visit that channel again. Because, you know, you have no personal preference or bias towards that content creator. I could have been that person, but then, you know, I decided to randomly, you know, click on their streams again. Now, what I'm describing is a very common consumer experience. And you guys know I'm interested in growing my channel. I don't intend to just stay like, you know, at this size. I want to grow. I want to reach new heights. I'm always looking to improve myself and to grow my channel. So it's perfectly valid for me. Like, as a content creator, I have the rights to keep content on my channel that I feel best represents me. I have the right to know, to choose what represents me and my skills. I'm keeping that birthday stream, you know, live performance up because I know you guys enjoyed it, and like, even though I'm not happy with my performance there, I don't think it's a good representation of my vocal skills. Overall, it was a very enjoyable time, so I'm keeping it up as a memory of that. But I don't think it represents my vocal skills, because I know I've performed better. And any random person can click on that. Someone who doesn't know me, someone who doesn't have a personal preference or bias towards me, can click on that stream and think, oh my gosh, she's a terrible singer. And I wouldn't blame them if they thought so, because again, I did not do a good job. But they didn't know. They wouldn't know that I was speaking for 8 hours, talking for 8 hours before that stream. And getting all emotional and stuff like that. They wouldn't know that, right? They would just judge from the first impression, and I wouldn't blame them. They'd skip to a random song and think, oh my god, why does she sound like that? So I'm asking you guys to respect me as a content creator. Respect me as someone who knows my own personal best. And respect the fact that I don't want certain content on my channel to represent me and my skills, because I don't believe it is representative of me and my skills. Instead of getting upset, why is she, you know, criticizing this? We liked it, so therefore she should like it. That is honestly an L take. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very L take from you guys. Like, I was actually so annoyed when that happened in Discord. I was talking to Common, I was like, Common, am I actually doing something wrong here? Like, you're a very objective person. You understand me the most, actually, you know, here. Do you think I'm actually saying something that is actually upsetting the chips here? Am I actually being a bit too egregious? And thankfully, Common actually, you know, understood my feelings and my take and said, no, if anything, like, the chips should be understanding you here, and they should be supporting you. And I agreed. Toxic positivity slows growth. I respect your commitment to self-improvement. And that's the thing, right? I got like maybe 2 comments saying that same thing, Gabriel. And that's what disappointed me. The fact that these 2 comments came from, you know... One of them came from, you know, Colin, my mod. Who obviously is a chip as well, yes. But... And then, you know, Accord, who is not even my mod. The fact that 2 out of 10 people had acknowledged that they respected my commitment to self-improvement, and the rest were just being shocked and confused Pikachu that I wasn't accepting their toxic positivity. It really made me feel disappointed at the kind of community I built. Because I don't think... Again, I don't think self-reflection, constructive criticism, introspection, these things are not inherently negative things. If you're just moaning and complaining, saying, oh, I'm so terrible, I'm never going to do character streams ever again, oh my gosh, woe is me. If it's like that, just dooming, then sure, that's awful. I would never do that. I'd never have done that, honestly. I've never just unfairly criticized myself and pulled myself down. I am so focused on self-improvement. I've always have been. So, I can't remember my main point now. I think I was like yapping too much. Yeah, so basically, I want to say that it seems like my personality and my feelings are not being understood by some of you. So hold on, let me just drink my tea. I just want to remind you guys that these are my streams and my feelings matter too. I don't have the tolerance to deal with inflated egos. If anyone has a problem with accepting my feelings because they think their feelings are more important, then they don't have to stay here. Because in case you don't get it already, like, I'm saying this harshly now. I'm saying this harshly because I feel like maybe I was too nice before. But I'm saying it straight now, like, in case you don't get it already, I have no interest, zero interest in allowing anyone to control my space and my feelings. And if you're going to go cry about it, about how I feel about myself and my own streams and my own content, then you don't have to stay here. And don't take it out on my mods. My mods were chosen because they understand and represent my feelings exactly. The 2 mods that were chosen, they were chosen for a reason. They completely understand me. I don't have to over-explain. I don't have to, I can just say something once and they completely understand me. And the thing is, right, my mods are more like logical rather than emotional, just like me, right? I'm more logically oriented than emotionally oriented. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I'd rather curate my audience, my viewers, to people who can accept and understand and support my feelings rather than trying to control them. Because if it's my work, my image, my skills, my reputation, my property, then yes, my feelings are more important than yours. And the thing is, like, I do feel like I put a lot of thought and care into making others happy. I think you guys can safely... No one can say that I don't do a lot for you guys. But trying to dismiss my feelings is crossing the line. I would rather you leave and find someone else, because it's not that deep. Like, if we don't vibe, then find another streamer instead of complaining. Like, why are you wasting your time being miserable? It makes zero sense to me. Like, you can just find someone else. If you're not happy with the way I handle things, you don't have to be here. It feels like I'm back in school and the teacher's scolding the class. You know what it is? I think a lot of people maybe get offended when I say stuff, when I say all this serious stuff, is because maybe my accent isn't as nice. British accents are quite cold, I feel. If I had an Australian accent or American accent, I was saying all this, maybe you guys wouldn't feel so scared by it, but... yes, I guess I am telling you guys off, in a sense, because... some of you here right now are the ones guilty of doing this toxic positivity hug box culture thing that was going on. An American accent being rude will make people cry. If I'm not being rude, I'm just simply stating my feelings. I don't think I'm being rude at all. I'm just putting my foot down. I'm just being assertive because, I think maybe the reason this happened is because I wasn't being assertive enough. So... this is kind of an announcement for everyone here. The reason why I'm doing this on my public stream is because this is me just saying it right now blatantly. If you don't like the way my personality is, the way I handle things, the way I self-reflect, and the way I want to improve, if you don't like that, you think your feelings are more important, then just get out of here, because I don't need someone like you in my community. Dan, don't tell Yoe I said that. I know Yoe would prefer I said it in a nicer way. Dan, don't snitch on me, alright? And yeah, just... a lot of people are familiar with criticizing themselves in an unhealthy way. It was probably a knee-jerk projection, but your feelings absolutely trump all and no one should argue with you. Yeah, Gabriel, I completely agree with what you said. I do think it is a knee-jerk projection from people because everyone kind of assumes, oh no, being critical of yourself is automatically an unhealthy and negative thing. We need to release the hug box comments. Like, I know that. I'm not stupid. I know you guys are like that. I knew perfectly well where your comments were coming from and the place of concern. But I don't care. I would rather educate you to think the correct way than to bend to your will. I would rather stick to my guns. I would rather continue being the way I am than changing because it makes you happy. Because it's not what you're used to. I would rather educate you. I'm the #1 most educational streamer, remember? I would rather educate you on how to behave and how to actually think healthily about yourself. Because I don't like the whole culture of people, you know, being all toxically positive and never improving themselves, never self-criticizing, I don't like that. That's why we have so many issues in this world, because people think they're perfect. Again, I don't have the tolerance to deal with inflated egos. I refuse to do that, especially in my space. I refuse. I've been streaming for 6 months now. I've not allowed any of that behavior to enter my space. I've not allowed any of you to control me. And I'm not about to start doing that either. And I think you guys realize that, which is why I unfortunately turned to my mods being attacked, which is absolutely preposterous, because I actually trust my mods to represent me, because they actually understand my feelings without me having to over-explain, or they don't automatically assume I'm being negative. My mods actually respect me for the person I am. They respect the fact that I endeavor to improve myself. And I'm, you know, they see my optimism. They respect the fact that I view myself in a logical manner. They accept I do a lot of self-reflection. They take my self-reflective comments in a positive light. So again, I'm not responsible for anyone's inflated egos or feelings of self-inadequacy. I'm allowed to have opinions on my own work. And it's a positive thing for me, because it makes me strive to improve myself. I've never needlessly put myself down. And I'm not about to do that either. I told Yoe you shot a chip on stream as a warning? No! Why am I being slandered? What the heck? Guys, you're here as my witness. I didn't shoot anyone. Did you see me bring the gun out? I didn't. I didn't. You gotta defend me. You gotta defend me. If Yoe comes here like who got shot, you gotta defend me, alright? This is the first time I'm hearing about any of this, and it's really baffling. We come here to have fun with fish. Why do people make it weird? Honestly, I think it's the case where people get too invested and they get caught up in their feelings. And again, I do think, again, it is a common human behavior, common human feeling and stuff. A lot of people don't understand themselves. A lot of people have their own self-esteem issues. And, again, honestly, it's not my responsibility to handle that. TLDR, oh no, my Oshi is sad. No, but the thing is, like, I've been sad about sad stuff, you know? You know there's a lot of sad... some of you guys know there's sad stuff going on in my life, and I really appreciate the support and kindness that I get from the chips when I'm going through the sad stuff. But me talking about not being happy with my character stream is not a sad thing. That's not a sad... That's why I was so confused. Like, I didn't view it as a sad thing at all. Lad, what the heck? What do you mean you saw the bullet? You're supposed to be on my side. Execute it. Whoa. Do it again. I wasn't looking. I wasn't... Hold on. Wait. We don't want to spread rumors here. I munched on the deep fried corpse after. Whoa. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. You're gonna get me in trouble. Try to paint a false, fake story here. People think criticism is negative behavior and reassurance is positive, while it's natural to think, so it doesn't apply to everyone and every situation. I would rather you guys healthily reflected on yourselves and think about how to improve as a person. If you're happy with the way you are, great. Great. But personally for me, I think I can always improve. As a content creator and as a person. But yeah, going back to the mods, if you have an issue with the way mods handle things, I want you to remember that they actually handle things according to my orders and wishes. Which means if you have a problem with them, you actually have a problem with me. So I want you to think about that deeply. Because maybe in some people's minds there may have been two incidences. Incidents? Oh my god, my English. There may have been two incidents where people thought the mods acted unfairly. And I'm not going to bring up those 2 instances. Instances. English? Instance. Oh my god, I can't speak. Whatever, there were incidents. Incidents and instance. Oh my god, they're 2 different words. Guys, my English ESL. I'm ESL. Help. But yes, there were like maybe 2 things that people were unhappy about, and one of them was the whole like my birthday live performance, and there was another one I'm not going to bring up, and from what I heard, Japan debuff, actually it really is. The thing is, in those 2 instances, the mods caught the flack. My mods caught the flack for it, even though in both of those instances, the mods handled things according to my orders and wishes. Which means if you had a problem with all of that, it means you had a problem with me. And going back to what I said, if you have an issue with the way I handle things, all my mods who are basically handling things on my behalf, use the ticket system to complain, send an email, and if that's not good enough for you, you can simply leave. No one is forcing you to stay here and poo up my space with your negative feelings. I'm done being nice and courteous about this. I'm putting my foot down. Like, I don't want you to excuse my cursing, I don't want you to chat shit about my mods behind my back, behind the mods' back, with the way they've handled things, or the Aegis-Link staff. That is cowardly behavior. And I'm not a coward. I like to face things head on, and if you're not brave enough to do that, fair enough. You have, again, the Discord ticket system, you have email or whatever. But instead of being such a negative person, I would rather you just leave, because I have no space, tolerance, nor energy for your negativity. So, to wrap this up, I want to say, I want to go back to another point of mine. I did briefly touch upon this during my membership stream. Not only was there an issue of people saying horrible things about the mods and the staff, there was another issue where it seems my private life was dug into. And it does count as doxing, because this is my actual, they've been looking at my actual Venom form. They've been searching for my actual Venom face, Venom form. And let me tell you, I'm just a normal person, right? I know I'm Venom, but I'm also a very normal person. And to find that sort of information on me, you'd have to dig hard. It's not the case of, oh, YouTube accidentally recommended me this person who sounds exactly like Fish. No. These are personal social media accounts with my Venom form on it. I know you guys really want to see me in my Venom form, I know. One day maybe, but like... the fact that someone had gone that far, and maybe it was more than one person actually, it may have been more than one, and the fact they were sharing it and spreading it around is incredibly violating of my privacy, and also a betrayal of my trust. The thing is, I want to remind all of you guys, right? I work really hard to maintain this streaming environment for you. Incredibly hard. Because I'm not, I'm not particularly good at any skill, right? I'm not an artist. I'm not a singer. I'm not a graphic designer. Like, we have those amazing niches in our company, thankfully. Like, we have Addie, who's an absolute goated at art. We have Lan, who's a go-to graphics designer, May, who's a go-to singer, and they use all those skills wonderfully in their streams. I love the way they represent those skills in their streams. And my skill, right, what I think I'm good at is like computers and tech, right? I think that's my speciality. My specialty, my niche is my my tech skills, I guess. My tech skills, my computer skills. And I use that in my streams by making a very immersive and fun streams for you, right? Because we're here to have fun and be happy. So if you want to go ahead and ruin it, that's fine. If you want to ruin it for yourself, whatever. Like, I don't know why you would go ahead and just ruin things for yourself. But going around spreading it to others, that is doxing. And that I won't stand for that. And you know what? Thankfully, I'm a good person. I don't have anything to hide. And I know we joke about me being cancelled and everything, but actually, I've not actually done anything secretly as Venom to get cancelled. So there's actually nothing, anyone can blackmail me with, essentially. All it will do is ruin your immersion, right? We all watch VTubers and not face cammers for a reason. So, like, why actively go out your way to ruin your own fun and happiness? In my opinion, right? If you go around spreading these things, the fans will hate you instead of the streamer because you're the one who's broken their happiness and immersion. It's the same as, again, Disneyland, right? If someone found, the costume characters Chip and Dale, found pictures of them with their Chip and Dale helmets off, and they turned out to be normal humans and not actually giant squirrels or chipmunks. Like, who's asking for that? Did you pay all that money to go to Disneyland to see the humans inside the suits? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't, because we're all invested in this to have a laugh, to have fun, to relax. And again, there's no excuse here of, I accidentally came across it. No, because I'm just a normal person. I'm just a regular Venom in a mini Venom form sometimes, going around living my Venom life. No one really knows me. I'm just a normal person. Like, if I was some famous person and, you could actually give benefit of the doubt and say, oh, they may have accidentally come across it, then that's different. It's the fact that, these people have dug deep to find it. Because, again, I'm just a normal person. I'm not, like, some famous figure or anything. So, it's definitely malice. It's malice. I wouldn't even say childishness, or is that a word? I think it's straight up malice. It is straight up malice because immersion is the one thing I think I'm good at, or I feel I'm good at, and feel like, how I do my streams, my graphic choices, and, how I, present things visually on my streams and stuff like that. My commitment to remaining in this form to the point I don't even do hand cams and stuff like that. I think if you want to go out your way and ruin that, that is, how can you be calling yourself my fan? How can you be saying that you like me and you support me? I can't accept that.
$4.04 has been fished from cool_ZR. Thanks for keeping this server running. Wody fish and chat. Hope everyone is having a good day.
Thank you so much, Cool ZR, for the server contribution. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's stalking. I was stalked, basically. I was stalked. There's no other way to put it. I was stalked. That's nothing but malicious. That puts my safety at stake. I want you guys to consider that there are many reasons people choose to be a VTuber. And one of the big reasons can be a safety reason. I've mentioned a few times, actually, in my stream that I've been stalked in the past. Like, in my Venom form, I've been stalked in the past. And that is partially one of the reasons why I present to you in this form and not my Venom form. So the fact someone has actively gone out of their way to stalk me online, digging deeply to stalk me online, and not even just someone, I think it's multiple people, is incredibly scary. Not only does it disrespect my work as a streamer, as a VTuber, it's also incredibly scary. It's incredibly violating of my privacy and my safety. So, how should I wrap this up? Please remain vigilant. Vigilant. Oh, God, English. Please remain vigilant. If you are in the Discord and you made friends with the other chips, please be careful with who you think you're talking to and who you trust. And if you truly care about me, if you actually care about me and support me, you would report this kind of behavior instead of keeping it hush-hush and, you know, secretive and stuff like that. You would actually report it. You would actually get something done. Because I want this scum out of my community, not letting them stay in here. Ken, thank you so much for the super sticker. And also, Brendan, thank you so much for 3 months of bite-sized chips. Envy, thank you so much for the super chat. See something, say something. What was it in the London Underground? It's see it, say it, sorted. Yes, yeah, doxing is a very serious thing. So please, please report it. I really urge you to report it because we want to keep this space fun for everyone. We want to keep this space as it was intended, which is to have fun and relax. You know, we want to be silly together. We want to relax. We want to just laugh.
$13.37 has been fished from Meep. Thanks for keeping this server running. Just got off work. Howdy doody. Sorry that had to happen to you.
Howdy doody, Meep. Let's go to some of this. Thank you so much for the server contribution. But yes, I hope you guys understand the severity of the situation and why I had to take some time off, and why I've been so down, and why I've been so shaken up, why I've been so anxious. It is a serious situation, and I just hope you guys remember who... I just hope you guys reevaluate your position here in this community and think about why you're here and who you're here for. Are you here for me? Or are you here to make friends with some bad actors and let them ruin the hard work that I've built up until this point? Do you actually like me? Or does the way I handle things trigger you? Do I actually make you happy? Or do I make you feel stressed? These are serious questions I want you guys to think about. I do want you to do some self-reflection. Think about why you're here. And whether you truly support and understand me, and whether you are also willing to grow as a person. Change your, toxic mindsets and things like that. And if you're willing, then you're welcome to stay. But if you're not, then I'm humbly asking you to leave. You were incredibly collected and well-spoken here. I feel really sad for you. My condolences. I feel like I was waffling. I feel like I didn't make sense. My English is so bad right now, but this is the way I feel, and I think this is what I'll say on the matter. And again, once again, I just want to give a huge shout out to my mods. In particular, Comlin, Mr. Five, and Gumi. And a huge shout out to the staff, especially like, Yoe, Dan, and Jack. They have been working overtime, investigating this and handling this. On top of off-kai preparations, like, that is crazy. I feel so guilty. I've been apologizing like crazy to all of them because, like... Wait, Phoenix is here? I thought you were driving. I thought you were being a trucker. Phoenix has been on truck duty. Phoenix has been transporting all of our stuff to off-kai, and he was like driving for like 1 billion years. I don't know how many days exactly. He was like on the road for a week apparently, but wait, Phoenix, are you still... I thought you were driving. Hey Phoenix, are you driving and commenting? Are you watching streams while driving? But yeah, dummy Phoenix for all the off-kai. All the off-kai stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys can understand what I've been saying today. And let's try to work together rather than against each other, please. Thank you for being direct and communicating with us your concerns. I hope the community can keep vigilant with stuff like this. Thank you, Gabriel, and thank you for your Myra as well. I really appreciated that. I never feel guilty. I feel guilty! I've used up so much of the staff time. And poor mods. I basically work the mods overtime and they don't even get paid. So, yeah, I feel so bad that all of this happened on off-kai week. Yeah, I just I'm so incredibly grateful to have such an amazing company, Aegis-Link. Like, I'm so grateful to be in Aegis-Link. So grateful. I'm so lucky to be in Aegis-Link. So lucky to have amazing gen mates. So lucky to have amazing mods as well. Like, I'm not taking any of this for granted. I'm so grateful to all of those people for like helping me and supporting me. Like, thank you so much, and you guys as well, of course. Again, I don't want to judge all of you from the actions of a few, and I hate the fact that a lot of you here are getting punished for the action of a few. But again, I just wanted to warn you to remain vigilant and please reflect. If you're one of those people who have had problems or do have problems, do some reflection. Try to erase the negativity from your life, and if that means getting, leaving this community, then sure. That's fine. Do what's best for you. Thank you, May. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm grateful for everyone who has just wholeheartedly supported me and understood me. So grateful. Right, well that was the scary chat. Let's talk about some fun things, some good things. Number one, I have a new video. Yippee! I have a new video. So if you want to watch that after my stream, it would mean the world to me. I also want to say, yippee! My lion cover with Addy has reached 1,000 views. If you haven't watched the lion cover, please give it a watch again. Please watch it 1 billion times. Let's make that 1,000, 10,000. I would appreciate you guys giving support to the cover. Addy did a lot of hard work on that cover. And yeah, I had a lot of fun singing it with her. It would mean a lot to me if it had more views, more people watched it. But I'm not gonna force any of you guys. What else? Another thing is my merch. If you guys forgot, maybe you forgot about it, but it was my birthday. It was my birthday. When was my birthday? Last week. It was my birthday last week, and I did release some birthday merch, exclamation mark merch. The merch is on sale at the moment. There's a big birthday discount on the merch. The merch is a pre-order. It will only be up for 1 month, and there's only like half a month left for the merch. So, if you haven't already, please, and if you want to get the merch, sorry, I'm not forcing anyone to get the merch, but if you want to get the merch, please click on the link. Time is running out, and it is discounted at the moment, so, there's a lot of cool stuff in the merch. If you look at the monitor on my right, there's a display of what merch there is. There's a cool mug. There is a plush, and there is a sticker sheet, and there's a voice pack. And there's a full bundle. And the voice pack, I did all of that work myself, by the way. The Foley, the mixing, the editing, the script, everything was done by me, yours truly. And if you buy the voice pack, you'll get a free, like, small, mini-sized poster, digital poster, with the voice pack. And another thing that wasn't listed here, with the full bundle, you get the full digital sized poster as well with the full bundle. As well as the physical poster, you get a digital poster. So it's such a huge deal. Only $50 guys, $50 to get the full full bundle. And you get like so much stuff with it. Even the voice, yeah, the voice. I was the voice. I was the voice actor. Me. I voiced my own voice pack. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? But yes, just a reminder to anyone who does want to... a reminder for anyone who does want to get the merch. Please get the merch. And a reminder that this is Off-Kai weekend. Who's going to Off-Kai? Let's make a poll. Are you going to Off-Kai? Are you going to Off-Kai? Question mark? I forgot to put the question mark. No! 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 Okay, wow, those who are going to Off-Kai. No, I should have added a sad face. I should have done that. Anyway, those who are going to Off-Kai, I will be having 2 meet and greets there. And you can find all the details if you click on my YouTube page, go on posts, and I've got a post there. It's also on Twitter and also Discord. You can find it in the announcements in Discord, or you can go on the post on YouTube, or go on my pinned post on Twitter. The key information, we will be having a large booth, a very large booth in Off-Kai. We are going to be in the Industry Exhibit Hall at booth 103. And if you buy any of the exclusive merch that we have, you will also get a special exclusive shopper bag. Yeah, with pictures of us on it. And And I will be having 2 meet and greets at the Aegis-Link booth. One on Friday at 12:30 noon. And one on Sunday at 2:30. And this is in the local time, which is PDT. I will also be having an iPad tour meet and greet at Friday 3 p.m. PDT. So actually KB will be apparently running the iPad tour. KB is also a chip. So if you go and see me at the iPad tour, you can also meet KB. KB made a website for me, a very cool website. If you read exclamation mark website, you'll find KB's gift to all the chips and to me. Thank you, KB, WKB. And I will also be having a live performance at Chuzakai. So Chuzakai is there's a VTuber called Nyaru, and Nyaru Chu, her fans are called the Choosers, and they very kindly like rented a space in the Marriott San Jose. I was gonna say Jose. I know that the Spanish speakers are gonna kill me. The Marriott San Jose. They rented a room in there, and they kindly opened up this room. They kindly opened up this room. Shut up, guys! They kindly opened up this room for other VTubers to perform. So, what were you gonna say? San Jose? I'm joking. Yeah, Joseph. What if it's Joseph? You know? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yes, so Nyaru's community, the Choosers, have kindly opened up this room for other VTubers to perform. So I will be performing there virtually at Friday, 11 p.m. PDT in the Marriott San Jose. And it will also be streamed on YouTube. Just a heads up, it will be streamed on YouTube, but I won't have any comments. I won't be responding to any comments. I won't be responding to any of the comments, and the comments won't be showed on screen, but you will have an opportunity to watch. So if you, it will be only for half an hour as well. But yeah, that's and then of course, very importantly, we also have a panel in Offkai. It will be at Saturday. On Saturday at 1 p.m. PDT. We'll be having a Sind panel. It'll be a very fun panel, so I hope any Offkai attendees will come and watch us. Again, you can find all the details in my Twitter pinned post, in my Discord announcements, and also in my YouTube posts. So, why is it called Offkai? Because in Japanese, kai means like meeting, meetup, and off is for offline. So it means offline meetup. Japanese people love like shortening words into one phrase. So it basically means offline kai. But yeah, if you guys want to attend, it'll make me very happy. Especially like meet and greets as well. Kai means a lot of things, yeah. I guess so in Japanese you can differentiate it by the kanji. So the kanji of kai is the kanji for like meeting. So ofu is in katakana, so for ofu like offline. And the kai is the kanji for meet. Because the otaku's meeting. Yes. Offline meeting. So, you're gonna be at the Sunday's meet and greet? Okay, I look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you tell me who you are, your YouTube name. Or... yeah, let me know your YouTube name. I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys, though, honestly. I'm very excited about it. Do I have any other announcements? Well, if anyone's sad that they're not going to meet me in If anyone's sad they're not gonna meet me in Offkai, we are gonna be in Vexpo as well, and there will be a meet and greet at Vexpo. So any European chips, you will be meeting me in Vexpo. There's also maybe a few more US cons we may be at. And I'm gonna wait until Aegis-Link officially announces it, but you know, there may be more opportunities to meet us. Anime Expo? So kana. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. But let's wait until let's wait until we get some official announcements. All right. But I was saying US chips you'll be eating. Well, hey, I'm neither confirming nor denying. I'm not confirming nor denying. But yes, exciting stuff coming up. Dan won't answer anything because Dan may have something pointed at his head right now. Right, Dan? Right, Dan? You have something pointed at your head right now. And it's definitely not my gun. I mean, what? It's definitely my, it's definitely... A sliver of hope is all I need. Because you're going to Anime Expo, right, college? But yeah, Dan's fine, guys. Dan's fine. Dan is completely okay. There's nothing wrong with Dan right now. I'm just polishing his bald head with my cloth. I'm just giving it a nice squeaky little rub to see the shine and the reflection. Just like I'll do with you guys. Just like I'll do with you guys. Anyway, well, you guys don't want your bald head shined? Your bald head? That's me shining your bald head. But yes, I think that's all the announcements I have. Those are all the announcements I have. Yeah. Also, exclamation mark wallpaper if you want a free animated wallpaper. Which was made by Temper, W Temper. And yeah, I think those are all the... That sounded like a sniffer. That was me rubbing you... Hold on. Rubbing the bald head. Does it need a squeaky sound? Like that? I'm not sniffing your head. What the heck? Anyway, did I forget anything? I'm just glad I made it through without mentioning how you pronounce privacy. Not again. Privacy! Privacy! I hope you get an actual board chip for your meet and greet. I feel like any board chips will be hiding their heads now. they'll be hiding their board heads. Yeah, we'll get to the Apex part now. Thank you for everyone turning up today. I think because I've been gone a few days, there's a lot of you here. I'm really grateful that you guys have stuck by me and trusted in me. Throughout this time. And to everyone who's sent me marrows as well. I'm so grateful. Aiden Riz as well. Shout out to Aiden Riz. Poor editor has I've left them on, like, made such an amazing music video for my next cover, and I just left them on red because I haven't had the chance to check anything yet. W. Aiden Riz, thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you. W. Dar as well. I don't think Dar is here, but W. Dar, same position, has made me like so many shorts waiting for me to check them, and I haven't had the time. Like, honestly, shout out to my editors, Aiden and Dar. Shout out, big dubs to them. And also to you guys for caring about me, for sending me those marrows. I'm so grateful that you guys have been checking up on me, caring about me. Like I said, this is not what I consider toxic positivity or coddling. Checking up on me, checking that I'm okay, telling me that you're thinking about me, telling me that you're always, you know, supporting me and stuff like that. That's, to me, is not coddling or toxic positivity. That's just you showing me love, and I would never take that for granted. I appreciate that so much. Honestly, I really do. But yeah, if anyone tries to criticize or push back against me being self-reflective, yeah, I'm gonna be throwing hands, as the Americans say. I'm not gonna take that nicely anymore. I'm gonna be throwing hands. Do you understand? I'll be throwing my hands, and the chip plush in my hand is gonna be throwing the chip hands. Like, you know, I'm not gonna take that anymore. Can't even raise your hands. I'm raising my hands. The thing is, you guys are blind and you can't see it, and that's a skill issue. You know, LU, dummy me. Maybe if you weren't bald, you'd be able to see my hands, but you're bald, so you can't. It's not me that's blinding you. The thing is, the reflection from your head is, you know, bouncing back on your window and bouncing from the sun, and then it blinded you like a laser, and then you can't see anything. How's that my fault? Your giant forehead. Okay, I'm leaving. sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what happened, guys. I actually don't know what happened. What? What happened? That wasn't even me. Who did that? Whoa. You and your cool pranks? What prank? I didn't do anything. Debated? What? What are you talking, guys? I actually think you might need some help. Like, you know, you might need to consider some going to a psychiatrist or something, because I think you're seeing things. Like, honestly, there's either something wrong with your eyes or something wrong with your brain. I don't know. I can't. I don't think I can help you with it. I know I give you free therapy, but like seeing things, seeing the void, seeing the abyss, thinking you're being baited, like that's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I can't help you with it though. Good luck out there, I guess. Gaslight at it again? What are you guys talking about? I've literally never gaslit anyone in my life, and I find it crazy and quite offensive that you guys are accusing me of gaslighting. That's really weird to me. Like, why are you guys so obsessed with gaslighting? Like, who hurt you? Who hurt you in your life? There's something wrong with your hair? You have hair? Your gas is getting lit? Hey. Who's lighting Wowie's gas? You want the extra doubt emote? Do I have that emote? Give me a second. Let me see if I have it. I can add it right now instead of one of the the placeholders. Let me let me just find it. Let me just find it. After getting jumped in Minecraft, I have to agree fish never gaslights. Exactly. I mean, I don't know who jumped you, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, exactly. I believe fish gaslighting doesn't exist anyway. Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Like, you're making up this word. You're making up this word, and then, like, you're accusing me of these funny things that don't exist. Like, I just don't understand, to be honest. Get your placeholder removed before they're gone. I will just replace one of them. One of the temp ones. Replace... If I have it, that is. I don't actually know if I have the... I don't know if I have... I do have it. I do have it. Oh! Okay. Alright. Wait. I didn't rename it. Oh, crap. Hold on. Ah! Oh no, you're using her already? That was so fast! That was so fast! It's okay, I'm just skeptical of all blue-haired anime women with British accents. And how many of those do you know? How many of those do you know, interestingly? And because, like, I mean, I'm interested is what I meant to say. Oh god, I can't speak English. Why are you guys spamming this? I can't believe. Oh, sorry, Homura. I saw your Overclock membership message. Thank you so much for 3 months of Overclock memberships. It's okay. I am happy you feel... I mean, I'm not happy you feel sad and frustrated, but I'm happy that I guess you're on my side for this, because yeah. I'm very sad as well about everything that has transpired. But knowing that I have the chips on my side, the good chips on my side, that is enough to make me happy. Dark, thank you so much for the super chat. Dust Buddy here. I'm both furious and incredibly sorry you had to go through that. You deserve better and hope this super reinforces that. Oh, that makes... That's really means a lot. Thank you so much, Dark. Thank you, Dust Buddy. Dust Buddy and Chips unite. Hold hands. Make each other pregnant. The little dust chip babies. Red, thank you so much for joining the Overclock memberships. Welcome, welcome, Red. W Reds, thank you for joining. Maverick, thank you for 1 month of bite-sized chips. You're amazing, fish. Keep up with the positive energies. Why are we wooing in here? This is not land stream. Yeah, I'm really grateful to everyone who's on my side and hopefully supporting me rather than these bad actors. We're gonna punish them. We're gonna punch them and punch, kick, punch in the stomach and give them an MPreg abortion. Sorry, that was too much, wasn't it? I'm sorry. That I have never done that to any of the chips, by the way. I've never done that. The thing is, I've never done that. I've actually never done that. Guys, can you listen? I've never done that. Hold on, wait. Someone of my personalities put that in my head. I've never done that. Like, I've actually never done that to any of the chips. I've never forcefully given them abortions, ever, by kicking their stomachs, like, ever. Like, I've never done that, right? You guys can attest to that, right? Push them down the stairs. I've never done that. I've done it to... No, I've not done it to others. I've never done that to anyone. I don't know why I even said that. That's crazy. Like... I've never done that. Why are you falling down the stairs? I've never done that. Like, I don't even know why I said that. Like, honestly, I have no idea. Like, what's going on? Like, what? Whoa! It was so specific. I'm stuttering now. Oh my god, you're making me nervous. I'm not trying to avoid child support. Listen, I did tell you, if you get like pregnant with tots, like by yourself, how am I supposed to take responsibility for that? You guys know I have like 40 Lambos that I need to... you know, fund and maintain, and like, I can't afford to take care of tots as well. Like, did I consent to this? Did I consent to this, guys? No, I didn't. Like, whoa! Why have you fallen down these stairs? Like, you want me to pay for your hospital bills now too? You want to be the stay-at-home chips? I should have kept it in my pants. Kept what in my pants? Kept what? I'm not listening to this. I'm playing Apex. Oh. Oh. Welcome, challenges. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sure I've done this. I'm sure I've opened the map to see this twice. I don't even know what these challenges are, and I've apparently almost completed them all. That's funny. My experience with TRiGGERPHiSH. So now you're gonna make Google Docs accusing me of causing abortion. I see. From kicking you down the stairs and kicking you in the stomach. I see how it is. I see how it is. Apex. Oh, Mono comes out. Mono heard the Apex. Mono is here. I haven't played this game. Well, I haven't played this game since the tournament. When was that? 3 weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks ago? This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Oh my god. The good old uppercut. I would never do that. Guys, when I saw your round, pregnant little tummy, chip tummy, what I did was I brushed it carefully, ever so carefully, with a brush that was coated in canola oil. Ever so gently. I was just brushing it, making it all shiny with the oil. I wasn't, you know, punching it. I was making it all ready to get crisped up. In the deep fryer. Hi, I just joined in and the auto summary is saying we're doing baby dropping jokes. Whoa, I don't... Joe Cool, I wouldn't trust that. I don't know what the auto summary is talking about. That's so weird. Why would the AI do that? JK, thank you so much for the super chat. Mayflower here. Had a similar experience in real life. I'm incredibly sad about you. I wish you the best in your really nice. I'll check in here and there. Thank you so much, Mayflower. I really appreciate that. What? The canola brush is metaphor for her foot? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, I actually don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm being slandered here as far as I'm concerned. But yes, thank you so much for the support, Mayflower. I appreciate that. It is a very scary situation. Again, when I first started, before I started VTubing, I did accept that there's a risk that someone would find my personal social accounts. But again, like, I've never done anything bad. Oh my god, the sense, I'm not used to it. I've never done anything bad, so it's not like anyone can actually, like, you know, blackmail me or cancel me for anything. It's more just about the whole privacy violation. And I was going to tell you guys a story like some other time, but I've been stalked a few times in my life. Oh my god, I'm so bad! I'm so bad! Ah! Guys, the sun was in my eyes. I was...
keep saying I've died. Does the truth no longer matter? Firing a smart bullet found its mark.
Hold on. Oh no! But yeah, I've been stalked, like... I've been stalked about, like, quite a few times in my life. No, 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 please, 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 this hemlock, I can't use hemlock! No! Quite a few, yes. In the UK, about 3 times? I think. The healing. On top. Oh, I stole it.
Recharging my shields.
Yeah, I've been stalked about three times in the UK. In Japan, about twice. No, 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 that's not what I meant to do. Oh, please, please, please.
Must go faster. Could use a thermite grenade.
Did I tell you about the one in Japan? I thought I told you about the one of the ones in the UK. Oh, I thought I could steal the kill. Nice. I she buried them all in unmarked fields. I wish. I wish. The ones in Japan and the ones in the UK, the kind of stalking that happened was very different. No! There were very different types of stalking, I think. One of the ones in the UK was when I was really young. I was still in school. And it was just some crazy person, like, actually, like... Hold on. Hold on. I can possibly get a kill here. There's like a whole squad. Oh. Oh my god. Ah! I missed. Ah! I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh my god, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Oh god, I'm lagging. Why did I start lagging? Stalking children is disgusting. Yeah, I think I was like, oh no, it's a bow check. I've never used this gun. I've never used this in my life. I've never used a bow check. Oh my god, I've never used a bow check. I've actually never used one. Oh my god, there's someone here. How do I use this? How do I use this? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've never used this gun. Ah! I've never used this. I've never used this. Oh my god. Oh, I've never used the bow. I've actually never used the bow. I've never used the bow. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Maybe I gotta use it from a distance. Oh my god. We're all on the bow. We're on the bow. We're all on the bow. Oh my god. We're all on the bow.
Jump that out. Ready, set, go.
Your squad is nearing victory.
Need to recharge my shields.
Oh my god. This is hard. How do you use this? Outbow them? I've never used a bow before, Mono!
I ran away from the light, compadres. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Oh? Oh!
Replenishing my shield.
Wait. Got a caveman weapon. I'm not a caveman, though!
Charging on my shields.
I hate this stupid ult. Oh, someone destroyed it. Nice. Oh. 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 Wait, we're actually winning though. If this is alright, we're winning. Chips, you're gonna eat food tonight. Yay! I'm gonna get this dub. We're gonna buy some pizza. No, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Knife, knife, knife.
We have our Apex champions.
There's no way. There's no way I got knifed. There was no way. I just walked into that room and got knifed in my head. I can't believe that happened. What the heck? I can't believe that happened. That POV UK, hey! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is what happens when I don't play Apex for a long time. You see? This is what happens. I get shagged at the back of Tesco. Wow. 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 I'm just quite shocked. at what just unfolded there. You had to show them your venom. Feels like you've already been to Vexpo. Excuse me. Excuse me. I won't be hearing that. Won't be taking that, actually. Don't talk about my country like that. Actually, you can talk about Birmingham. You can talk about Birmingham like that. Wow. I'm just... Wow. Pretty close for your first game. I was being hard carried by my team. Show them the power of your Bally Oji. Bally Oji. I am a bit of a dapper old man, aren't I? Oh, Wombat, you went to Birmingham last year for Vexpo. I've been to Birmingham a lot for work, and I never... I don't know. Most dapper daddy I know. Pretty, I swear you say this stuff to just trigger me. You're saying it to trigger me. I know you are. I'm not gonna get rage baited. I'm not. I feel like I could have gone for a sniper game here. I don't know what I'm feeling like. You know, I haven't played this game for like a billion years. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. This is not arenas. Oh, I do want to play arenas though. This is team deathmatch. Oh, I can hear someone. In the back. You remember the LAN being in Birmingham? Yeah, and then all the pros were like saying horrible things about the UK, saying UK was like a terrible place because they were judging it by Birmingham. If they were in London, it would have been different. Oh god, that guy just got deleted from the game. Yeah, if it was like if they were in London, then they wouldn't have had such an unfair judgment on the UK. But for some reason, they're in Birmingham. If they're in Birmingham, of course they wouldn't like it. Sorry, that's my terrible Birmingham accent. No! If they're in London, they wouldn't have made it out. That's so mean. No, that's not true. That's not the case at all. If they're in London, they would have had an amazing time, and not a single knife would have pierced their body. I'm not taking the Peacekeeper. Oh, I don't like any of these. Maybe I should get better with the P20s. I'm so bad. Never mind. I'm lagging as well. Why am I lagging? I was looking at the comments. Wait, hold on. What? See what happens when you scat axe. Wait, why did beans? Oh, because of the word stupid. Oh, I need to change that command, I think. Fish, you had the most OP load possible. Devo and dual P20. This blue Devo. Hold on. I was looking at the comments. I'm sorry that I can't split either eye in both directions. I'm looking at one monitor while I'm not my Apex monitor. Yeah, I can hear people. I'm sorry I can't do both at the same time. Can't look at the enemies and look at the comments at the same time. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this gun. I'm so bad with this gun. Oh no. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. It was the thing is, guys, I looked at the comments and then I saw this blinding flash of light and it happened to be your bald head. Oh no! It happened to be your bald head. And I got blinded, which meant when I turned back to my monitor, I couldn't see anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah!
Smart bullets landed. Listen close for the overheat. Replenishing my shields. Recharging. The hooligan's firearm overheated.
Oh, they killed them. Here, people on top. Wait, I can take this through. I'm not gonna look at the comments anymore. I'm not looking at you guys. I'm busy.
Recharging my shields.
I can hear someone. No!
Smart bullet away.
I need to figure out the timing on that. Oh, smart bullet. Oh no!
I'm back.
Yeah, you guys blinded me. You flashbanged me with your bald head. That's my Birmingham accent. Watch every chick that shows off to Oscar have a flood of hair.
Juicing my shields.
They're gonna be wearing wigs. They're gonna be wearing wigs to impress me. Oh. Oh god.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich.
Serving them a knuckle sandwich. Oh, there's another care pack here. Maybe there's a gun I'd like it. Maybe a triple take? Would I get one of those?
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Launching me knuckle cluster. That's my real accent. Mr. Five. My favorite one. Oh, wingman. I'll take that. Oh, triple take. I'll be taking that. I will be taking that.
Knuckle cluster.
That is a prezzy for Fusey, but I'm not Fuse. What a rather lovely gift you've left me. Maybe that's what Ballistic Oji would say.
Recharging shields. Recharging me shields.
I don't see him. Where are they? Fuse VA returns to start playing it. Listen, I can't help it. That's my biggest roll to date. I missed. Change posse. I'm gonna change my posse.
Throwing arc star. Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing. Dropping the mother load. Mind your 3K there.
Peek one more time. Peek one more time and see what happens. Oh. You did great in Bloodborne. I've always wanted to try and play that game, but the amount of time Mr. Five has talked about shrimps on the barbie. Put the shrimp on the barbie.
Attention.
I missed. I'm so bad. I'm bad. Uninstall. Uninstall. I got to uninstall. Ah! Day in the life of an old Apex geezer. An old Apex geezer. That's me. I'm the geezer. Oh, I'm just gonna go find people to shoot.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline?
The FPS lock makes it hard to play. What do you mean? I wonder if you talk like this, or you talk to yourself like this when you play. Right? I don't talk when I play by myself. I'm literally silent. But sometimes I yell and like, I may utter a curse or two. I might utter a curse word or two, but normally I don't talk to myself. Bloodborne is your UK experience. Bloodborne does look a bit like the UK.
Apex champions.
Bloody hell, you look like bloody hell! This doesn't count as GG's because I didn't do anything. Look, 4 kills. 4 kills. I was doing nothing. When is the cursing voice pack? I cursed enough today. I did a bit too much cursing today, so I need to keep my mouth what's the word? Need to keep myself keep my mouth clean, my words clean. You know, I'm the leader of my stream, right? And I tell everyone to keep it clean, so I better keep it clean. You play alone, you talk to yourself as if you're in your own chat on the stream. Wait, then you should just be a streamer. Isn't that like a isn't that like a thing? Like, if you talk to yourself, you'd be a good streamer. We need to curse more of these Sekis. Yeah, Shiva Seki! But, yeah. Let me just quickly drink. I might want to play a bit of arenas, just one arena game, because I want to... I just need to get used to shooting again. You talk to yourself, but definitely not enough for streaming. If you have a chat to talk to, I guess it's different. You might also get paid for the mental illness? Hey, I don't get paid for my mental illnesses. What about my voices in my head? I don't get paid. Each one of those voices don't get a salary. You got a video recommendation of how to talk to yourself? To be honest, vocalizing your thoughts is not a bad thing. I wrote an email last night and I was reading the whole entire email out loud as I was typing it. Like, as in I was saying it out loud and I was typing what I was saying. Because that actually makes me type faster, or if I actually vocalize my thoughts. I am actually filing a stage 1 complaint to the Children's Services Local Authority, the Local Authority Children's Services, that has taken my sister.
Fortunately for you, you are not my target.
So I had to write a very lengthy complaint. Cause like, it's so bad. The level of unprofessionalism that I've experienced from them is incredible. Cause like, we pay tax money for their services. My stepdad pays enough tax every year to fund the entire Children's Services team. That's how much tax he pays. Oh god, what gun do I want?
And I dominate below.
What did I use last time? And I dominate from below. Ash is so cool. I'll take this for now. When you stream, sometimes you don't know what to talk about. I think it's just literally... Is this a new map? Whoa! I've never seen this map before. I think you just have to literally vocalize your thoughts. You just literally just talk out loud your thoughts. But obviously if you have bad thoughts, maybe it's best that you don't be a streamer and read out, you know, vocalize your thoughts. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Recharging shields.
Off the mic. I'm spotted. Check.
Ah! Where did they go?
Taking fire. Spotted. Double timing it.
Ah! Keeps taking out my...
Enemy
Oh my god. I don't know why I kept switching to my sling weapon. That was really weird. But yeah, if you have certain gamer thoughts, maybe it's not the best thing to do to vocalize your thoughts. So, I wouldn't recommend doing that tactic if you have thoughts that may get you cancelled. Thankfully, I'm not such a person, so I can just mindlessly say my thoughts. I should probably... Let me try and see if a sniper... Ooh. What if I go with a sniper? What if I go with 30-30? If I speak all my thoughts, I'll get in a lot of trouble. Yeah, if you're one of those people, I would not recommend it. Please vocalize your thoughts. How else are you going to be the model for 2 voice chat slurring speedrun? I'm so glad I'm not that kind of person. If you're too gamer, you gotta scold your chat. The voices in your head. Top abortion is... Wait, hold on. Top abortion... Who said that? Hold on.
enemy shield cracked. Taking damage.
Alright, guys, I'm not gonna look at the chat anymore. I'm busy. I hear them, I hear them, I hear them.
Being shot at. The nerve.
Ah! Oh my god, it's happened again! It switched! Oh my my god, is it because I'm clicking my right stick? I need to change my I need to change my bindings actually. I think it is a binding issue. Hold on. Because when I click my right stick, it switches to my sling weapon and it's like changing my weapon. No, I need to stop doing that. Why do they suddenly go close range after that?
They're a point away from winning. We're better than this.
Alright, I'm not looking at the chat anymore. I'm not looking at the chat anymore. How does this game mode work? Okay, so it's basically 3 versus 3, and you get a certain amount of points. A certain amount of points to purchase and upgrade your weapons and any additional things like... Look, as soon as I press this, it switches. I don't like that.
Give my shields a recharge.
Okay, I'm not looking at chat. 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 I kind of looked at chat, but I'm not gonna look at chat anymore. Oh, get up, cover! Ah! I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm picking fuse. I'm picking fuse. I'm gonna play arenas again. I'm picking fuse. I didn't smoke them. I didn't. Listen, I haven't played Apex for like 3 weeks. I need maybe like a whole day to warm up. A whole like 6 hours straight of playing Apex to warm up at least again. I won't be able to... Oh god. I just want anyone who hasn't been here or it's the first time, when I haven't played Apex for like weeks or months, I need like a whole like 6 hours straight of playing Apex to be able to like kind of get used to playing again. So I swear I'm not usually that bad. Hold on, give me a second. You have to look at chat there. We're like the I'm not gonna read that word, scary word. I don't have to. I can look at it in the downtime. I'm not secretly good at Apex, but I'm not this bad usually. Like I can usually aim a little bit better than this. But I have to like remember how to get used to the sense and the controls and stuff after a while of not playing. So I'm just getting a ton of notifications on Discord. It's distracting me. Just give me a second, Chips. Oh, I want to be Fuse. Got Apex on Sunday as well. Yeah, so to explain why I'm playing Apex on Sunday, to explain my weekend streams. So basically in Offkai, Yahweh plans to play our streams on one of the monitors, and I've decided to do my streams around like so Tricky Towers, Apex, and also karaoke is for playing. What do I want to use? No. Yes, yeah, so I made my streams based on that, on what will be good to watch on. That's why the streams are at weird times as well, because they're in PDT time. So I wanted to show content that's kind of easy to watch in a loud environment, where you don't really particularly need to hear me. Though the karaoke, like maybe they should hopefully hear me for that. But hold on, I'm not gonna talk. I need to log in. People here. No.
Reload. Move that way.
Material secured.
fuse. I'm fused, I forgot. I'm sorry, Ash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. But yeah, that's why the streams are at weird times, and that's why I'm playing Apex and stuff like that, because, and that's why I'm playing Apex today, is so I don't look like absolute dog water on Sunday.
Victorious fighter is well prepared.
Maybe, what guns did I used to use before? 301? What was it 301? Yeah, so, wait, something happening on Sunday? Off Kai.
Round 2. You have your targets.
But yeah, my streams are centered around off Kai, which is why they're at weird times. And which is why I'm playing Apex today. I can't.
Enemy here. Taking fire. Standing by. Contact with hostile.
Quiet, Chips, I can't think. Can't hear myself think!
I'm under fire.
Okay, I'd better go over there.
Enemy shield cracked.
One enemy knuckle cluster.
Look, you're coming with me. I'm under fire.
Oh, they're down. Okay.
Enemy shields broke. Reloaded.
Oh.
Another enemy is
I only had one knuckle cluster!
reloading.
Oh my god, my scroll wheel came up! Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna be super busy this weekend because of Off-Kai. So, I will be a bit distracted with stuff. Oh, I should have bought another knuckle cluster. What have I done? No, no, please. How do I sell something? Can I sell something? Oh, sell. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be super busy with Off-Kai stuff. And that's why my streams are at weird times, and that's why I'm streaming the content I'm streaming this weekend. I feel like I didn't finish the story from earlier. I think I was talking about, oh, the stalking, yeah, the crazy person that stalked me when I was like a kid. I think I was like 16 when it started. So I was a kid, but not like super, super young.
Check it out.
I think that's what I wanted to say before I got distracted.
Materials, mateys. Who's doing that, mate?
Ah!
Reload.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Where's the third? Oh, here. Nice. Sorry, we're flash on the topic change. Sorry, because it was like still in my head as like a conversation I didn't finish wrapping up. But because I think I read Cole say, "Oh, that's a terrible thing to do to a kid" or whatever. But I wanted to clarify. I mean, I was still a kid. But I wasn't like, you know, a tiny kid. I was still, you know, it's still gross, definitely, yeah. But I wasn't like, you know, 5 years old is what I'm trying to say. But I definitely want to tell you the stories one day, because I was actually planning to talk about it in one of my Japan streams, because the ones in the UK, they're creepy, but it was related to my. Ah! Ah! I'm running! I'm dead. Can I leave? Safely? Okay, yeah, alright.
Charging me shields.
They were creepy and terrible. Oh, they need help.
With no way out. Enemy shield cracked. Broke their shield now. Cut down an enemy.
Oh, knocked. There's 2 down then, okay.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
No, please! Why? No! Nice. Yeah, I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about the ones in Japan, because the ones that happened in the UK, other than the one that happened when I was a kid, like a student, they were kind of like, they were creepy for sure. They were really awful and terrible and very parasocial, but it was like related to my work, I guess. Like they all came from my workplace, I guess, or what I did for work. It was very parasocial stalker stuff from my job, but the ones in Japan were just weird. One of them was actually from something I did as a job, but one of them was just straight up like, oh, I did not know who they were. They were just some random person who kind of like was watching me and following me, like where I was living at the time. And it was so weird. It was like, it was so weird. Like, now I can laugh about it and stuff, but at the time it was super stressful. Like, the police did nothing, and I had to end up moving, and it was like such a big stress. But like, it was Japan stalking is like on a different kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it, but the feeling is very different. In a very like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh god, no, it's not my controller. It feels like very. You're solo queuing, right? I'm solo queuing, yeah. It felt very. I don't know how to explain it. It's so like extra. I don't know how to explain it. So much background noise. What are you talking about? What background noise are you hearing? Can you guys hear background noise? Stream's not picking anything up. Alright, good night, Envy. Yeah, I don't see anything either. Don't know what's wrong with. They're probably hearing their own thing. I want to do gun run one more time. Whoever's talking in the background? There is no one talking in the background. I think, are you hearing your own environment? I don't think anyone was using VC as well in my team. Have I got another tab open? No, even if I did have another tab open. What, are you saying you hear something? Because, oh, to that person, oh. Yeah, not me. Because the only audio that's routed into my OBS is my game audio and my mic. What was I saying? But yeah, I definitely want to. I'm going to talk about this. I think in another Life in Japan stream.
Have you met my parents? You don't scare me.
I'll talk about the Japan stalking stuff because it's honestly crazy stuff. It's actually crazy stuff. And I think it's actually quite an interesting topic to talk about because it actually commonly happens in Japan. It's not like an isolated incident to me. A lot of girls in Japan get stalked. A lot. And especially if you're foreign, I think. No, even Japanese girls actually get stalked as well. But like, it's a whole thing here. Like, it's like a whole thing. You had a tab on me. Oh god! You had a tab unmuted. I love how the chip tech support. Ah! Why is my controller being weird? I love how the I love how the chip tech support came in handy. Like, do you have a tab open? We can help you fix this. We think you're the problem, and you are the problem.
Wouldn't miss this for the world.
Different society. The cops don't do anything. I don't know if they. I mean, I guess they kind of didn't do anything in the UK. Honestly, they weren't much better in the UK. I'll be honest with you. But at least in the UK, I didn't experience the blaming being pointed at me. That's one thing. In Japan, they'll point the fingers at you. They'll say you're the. They'll say you're the one at fault.
Tracker set and ready to gather intel. Enemy tracked. Opponent here.
Okay, guys, I can't look at the chat. I'm busy. Whoa! What's this movement? Holy! Ah! I'm still in the first gun. I can't look at the comments right now. Like for what? Being a woman, basically. You get blamed for being a woman, which is bizarre. Like you don't expect to hear that kind of thing, especially in this modern day and age. But you know, Japan will surprise you. Ah! I should have thrown my knuckle cluster. This is what I mean. Like I'm still getting to get back into the game. I need to remember how to do stuff. Deploy me knuckle cluster. Ah! Oh. This person's name is Nito.
Tracker dart out.
Hold on.
Setting a tracker.
Maybe I should stop talking. Maybe that'll make me play better.
Tracked. Opponent right here.
Mono trying to remind me about my own.
Target there.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Spotted a clown over there.
No! I missed everything. I missed everything. No! I'm not looking at the chat anymore. For reals this time, guys. He just died in front of my eyes. Okay. I'm still on the second gun. I blame you guys. I actually blame you guys because I'm talking so much. If I wasn't talking so much, I'd actually play better. I'd actually focus on the game. Let's see for reals until she dies. For see for reals, guys. I can't look at the chat. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. Stop talking to me. No, I'm so bad. You can see I'm talking to you because you can see my head turning, right? You can see my head turning to look at the other monitor. Oh god, someone's got the knife. I should just quit already. I should just quit already. I forgot how to use the car as well.
Tracker out. A tra poco.
Look at the knife there. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I think she dies within 20 seconds whenever she says she can't look at chat. That's a karma for trying to ignore us. So you're punishing me for ignoring you, giving you the silent treatment because I'm locked in? This is my punishment? That's kind of mean. Do I deserve to be punished? I don't think I deserve this. There's 6 minutes left in this this map gun run. I don't actually think I deserve this. The thing is, I'm trying to make good content for you guys. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to ignore you so I can actually get some kills and, you know, get the dub so we can buy some pizza with the money and not starve. You want to get better at multitasking? Come on. It's so hard to find someone who can actually like talk to chat and play at the same time. It's so hard. I feel like those people are rare. This is the written contract between you and the chips. Is this true, Chips? Is this the written contract between us? You start crying every time I ignore you, every time I look away from the chat. Left eye aiming, right eye chat reading. My chat monitors on my left. So my left eye would have to be split to the chat monitor. But yeah, I need to do another life in Japan stream. I think Rhubarb was supposed to be my next guest. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the stalking stuff because like the stalking stuff is honestly insane. It's insane. I was gonna talk about it. But yeah, that's why like this whole like stalking thing that's happening to me right now. From people I don't even want to call chips, to be honest. Pees me off because like it's already happened to me so many times. Trying to mind my own business, trying to be a streamer. Ah! No, it's my fault. I couldn't aim. So are we the side monitor, not the main? All right, you might not be happy to hear this, but you guys are the side monitor. Oh. You're the side monitor, not the main monitor. I'm so bad, Hello, please, get this gun out of my hands, get this gun out of my hands, please, please, please. Yeah, it sucks. I'm just minding my own business, being a good person. Minding my own business, just making content for you guys. And this happens to me. Like, what did I do to deserve it? Like, if I did something mean to someone, I get it. I didn't, I haven't. Oh! Please, please! Let me have that kill, please! Somebody's gonna gun out of my hand, please, please, please. No! Yeah, I know that your guys' side monitor thing. That's the thing. Like, I know you guys are like, even Prinny has told me that I'm basically relegated to the side monitor, the second monitor. So like, instead of like calling me out for making you guys my second monitor, what about yourselves? What are you doing? Are you watching me as the main thing? You're not. I'm so bad. Peace, peace, peace. Please, no! Not worthy of being the main monitor. I'm not worthy of being the main monitor to you guys. Wait, really, Gabriel? Really, Cole? Really, Jarrett? You're lying. I didn't believe you. You see that wraith I just shot? That was you guys. That's what I'll do to you. That's what I'll do to you for lying to me.
Marking our surroundings.
I do because I only have one monitor. So you have it on a different tab while you're like doing something else. I'm on your phone? Why? What are you doing on your PC? You're always on my main monitor because I always have one. I don't feel like you guys are doo-doo lying. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa! Ah! Oh.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
That made me mad. It's because sometimes I need to stop looking. I need to stop looking at the monitor. I need to stop looking at the chat. I actually need to stop looking because it's actually. No, and I'm gonna die. Now someone's got the knife. No! I hate this game. Watching the stream on my smartwatch. You can't watch stream on smartwatch. You can't watch videos on smartwatches, can you? Can you actually do that? Quick, she stopped looking. I was looking and that's why I died. I was looking, that's why I died, okay? If I wasn't looking, it would be a different situation. You can watch videos on your smartwatch? That's crazy. I don't have one. I've never had one of those. What else did I want to say? Yeah. Screw those people You stalked me. I work so hard to do nice things for you guys, and this is what I get in return. I hope they quick, think of something that's really cursed. I hope they play League of Legends and they lose every single game and then get addicted to it and then it takes over their life and then they never sleep ever again properly. That's what I hope for them. Can someone else think of like other curses for them? You've watched streams from your Samsung fridge. Okay, okay. It's not Flapjack! What the heck? Oh, Flapjack. I think for this game, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually not going to look at the chat. I don't care if you're watching me from your Nintendo DS, from your Game Boy, from your smartwatch, from your Samsung fridge. I don't care. I don't care. You guys are not even going to be on my second monitor anymore. You guys are actually going to... You can watch my streams from rustic paintings. May their socks always be wet. May they always have sneezes that never become sneezes. Yes, all of that, all of that. I hope their life situation never improves, since surely it must be terrible to cause that behavior. Ooh, that's deep. You know what? Honestly, I do hope that these people just like get a life and change their toxic and malicious ways. Cause like they're sociopaths, clearly sociopaths, and like I feel sorry for them, honestly. I pity them. I really do. Like they have my genuine like pity. Because they must live a really sad life where no one likes them because of how horrible they are. They probably have no friends. I hope they find way better hobbies than bothering girls on the internet. Me too. Like, honestly, me too. Me too.
Me life's an open book.
I hope they stub their toe 3 times in a row and make them... I hope they lose their feet. I hope they get diabetes and lose their feet. That's what I hope. I hope they become crippled from diabetes. That's so specific, isn't it? Alright, I'm not looking at the chat anymore. I'm not looking at the chat anymore. I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking anymore. Okay,
I'll make these quick. I always do.
what's cheap? I'm not looking anymore. I didn't. Okay, listen. I don't know why Octane was on the screen when I said this, but it's nothing to do with Octane. I just want you guys to know that, right? I'm not ableist or whatever. Octane is cool. Octane is half cyborg. I hope this person never becomes a cyborg. Oh god. I hear them, I hear them. They're here. I shouldn't waste my knuckle clusters. Oh, wait, actually, I'm not looking at the chat. Oh god. No! I'm actually lagging as well. I don't know why. My ping is not even high. I feel like there's a little bit of frame delay going on. Okay. It's 1v1, right? Nice. No, I was actually experiencing some random frame delay, which is what was throwing me off. Like, I cancelled my healing, but on my screen, it didn't cancel until, like, it felt like a second later it didn't cancel. Alright, what gun do I want? Alright, I'm not looking again. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm locked in. I'm locked in, Chips. Hacking into the mainframe.
Yo, got us some materials.
Taking fire.
Oh no.
Far. Pitiful. Allowing themselves.
Throw it on, star.
Zip rail here.
No!
Reloading. Recharging shields.
Reloading. Down more.
Target close.
Oh my god, I'm just shooting everywhere right now. Oh. Okay. Oh. A coordinated assault. Perfectly executed. I'm not looking at you guys. I just had a little peek now, but I'm not looking at it again. What do I want?
What I leave for, amigos. Match point.
Devotion? It's not gonna let me upgrade. Grrr. Alright, let's stick. I'm not looking anymore. I'm not looking anymore. I'm not reading it. I'm locked in. Exactly, I'm locked in. I'm so locked in right now. I'm so locked in right now. I'm so locked in right now. I'm not looking at anything right now. I'm so locked in. I'm so locked in.
Yo, got us some materials.
I'm ignoring you guys.
Target acquired here. I'm under fire.
No!
Being shot at.
Let's put you in a bind. Sending an arc star.
Nice, they're getting damaged.
Recharging.
Knucklebuster out.
I didn't buy a nade. I'm getting tracked. Oh, they know where I'm at. No! Shoot!
Juice in the shields.
No! Ah! I messed up. I guess the delays may have been normal, but I just forgot. Maybe I forgot about it because I haven't played for a while. Meep is like meep. Maybe the chips are the problem with a long distracted fish. I do blame you guys. I do, because like I feel like everything's your fault. I feel like everything's your fault.
Charging on my shields.
Ah! I wanted to not be dead. You do aim to cause problems. Mons! Don't even twist it. Subject Prinny to 100 days of League of Legends straight. Oh my god, this is so badly. Alright, should we do one? My team was insane. These, because like people play arenas and they actually love it. And they're really good. I was lucky enough to get to a good team. Alright, I'm really scared. I was gold 2 last time I played. Oh yeah, I was. See? Back when I was playing this game regularly, I got myself to gold 2. There we go. You see? You see that? I did this by myself. Try trios and see how it goes. I think I need to do another like another like 6, because the thing is, right, before the tournament I played for like 6 hours straight to kind of get used to the game again. I was just playing rank for 6 hours. So I need to do that again before I touch rank, I think. I'm gonna play just another game of just casual, maybe a couple of pubs, and then yeah, another just a couple of pubs, and then I'll finish. I think I'll finish it today because I've got to what's the word? Prepare for Chuzakai and Offkai. And also I need to prepare for hacking because I do have hacking today. and tomorrow. I've got it early tomorrow, and I'm very behind on my hacking because I've had to, unfortunately, take time off to deal with these issues. So,
I'm Jump Master.
Oh, I'm Jump Master.
Came before.
So I don't have time to continue. What is the time? Oh god, yeah. Gotta leave soon. I think we should go to Skyhook.
Destroy them.
I'm lagging! And why don't I have 2 people on my team? Will we have a booth or meet at Off-Kai? Oh, I should have something on the screen. I don't have my thing. We've got a booth and a meet and greet. We've got a whole booth, a really huge booth in the industry exhibitor. I should make a command for Off-Kai. If you go on my post, if you go on my YouTube channel, go on my profile, go on the posts tab, and all the Off-Kai details are there. I did not just pick up the bow check. Oh no. Yeah, all the details for the booth, the performance, and our panel, because we have a panel as well. I've got a performance, a meet and greet, a panel, booth, got merch. We've got so much stuff going on. Boost? We don't have boost. You can find it in the Discord, you can find it on Twitter, and you can find it on my YouTube post, all the details, including times and locations and stuff like that.
I added the enemy's positions to your map. Non c'è di che.
Next ring's quite the journey. Do as I do.
Oh, they're shooting at me. Recharging my shield.
Hello?
Cover me. The ring is far and closing in 1. Andiamo, ragazzi.
Ah, they're up there.
Evo harvesters
There's a
are
new
now
kill leader.
Oh, they jumped down.
What now?
I can't aim.
Smart bullets hit our
I can't. No! I've never used to be this bad! Wait, that was the only thing I was good at!
You can keep trying.
Okay, guys, listen. This was just a test. It was a test. Oh, it was Giro Legends. Oh no, that is bad. Okay, hold on. Let me just go to the range. Maybe the problem is I didn't go to the range. Maybe it's time to hit the range. But yeah, you can find Off-Kai information on Discord, YouTube post, and Twitter. It's in my pinned tweet. So if you're going to Off-Kai, please come and see us. It'll be very, very nice if we get to meet you. 1,000 hours in the firing range. I actually spent like 10 minutes in the firing range before warming up for the tournament. Hey, Fish Aim Labs is free. Yeah, but I'm not like that good at the game to like train on that. Like I don't spend enough. I don't spend or invest enough energy. Spend enough energy. I didn't spend enough time. Invest enough time to in this game to like justify spending time in aim labs. To be honest. Oh, I missed. 1,000 hours of R91 clipping fish right now. No! No! Wait, hold on.
Well done, old chap. Another level. Now time for an upgrade.
Hold on. Let me change. Why does it take a laser sight now? Alright,
Well. I have a new upgrade.
you gotta stop showering and stop using aim labs. I've been so busy. I haven't even showered. That's right. I'm telling you guys, I haven't showered. It's been 5 days since I had a shower. 5 whole days. it's okay because I've been staying inside. I've not been going out. I haven't been sweating. I've been in my nice air-conditioned room, so technically it's okay. I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky though because like I don't go out. So how can you stink if you? Why is my game lagging? How can you stink if you don't go out? How can you stink if you don't go out? Listen, I'm not a man, right? I don't start sweating just by existing. I don't sweat by just like, you know, you could say cope, but Gumi, someone who knows me, you know, IRL and has sniffed me, can tell you
I should acquire more ammo.
that this is the truth, and you guys can't handle the truth. And I accept that because you guys probably stink really bad, but like not me. You guys smell bad after 5 days? I think that's more of a problem with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. That's probably a problem with you guys, not me.
Ah, Max.
She's literally told you guys what I smell like. She's told everyone what I smell like. I'm so bad. Ah! Has she smelled me 5 days after I showered? Yeah, I'm sure she has. I'm pretty sure she has. She's been in my life during the worst parts of my life. I had a phase of my life years ago where I was very depressed because of something really bad happened to me, and I was just like rotting in my bed at home, and I wasn't even eating. I was literally like a dead body. I was just like, you know, I was so depressed. I was in a really bad state. Like I was in a bad state. I was like so depressed. I wasn't eating. I was just like literally just laying in bed like a dead body. Hi, Elise. Oh, Elise, thank you for joining the memberships, by the way. Love you, Elise. And yeah, I was just like being a dead body in bed. I was just withering away. I was just like not eating, not drinking, just like being a dead body. And she came to my flat with like loads of containers of like food she cooked so I can freeze them and eat them. And I think it was actually her doing that made me kind of put myself together again, like remembering that there's other people who care about me, and other people who would be sad if anything happened to me and stuff. Like that actually was a kind of like a wake-up call. It was like a wake-up call that I had to like pull myself together and kind of like, oh god. That was bad. Should I try with the... Hold on, let me see if I have the sight. I usually prefer it with iron sights, but let's see. Yeah, that was a reminder to me to pick myself up and put myself together. Oh, who knew? Cog makes me actually hit my aim. Yes, I'm not eating levels depressed. It was really bad. Like, I was ready to, like, despawn in Minecraft level bad. Chrome, thank you so much for joining the bite-sized ships. Welcome, W Crow. But yeah, it was really bad. Like, I was not eating. I was not, you know, I was not having a shower. I was literally just in bed. And surely, like, I think she saw me, like, maybe a week and a half after that. And you'd have thought, like, I'd be so stinky, right? She couldn't tell because my hair looked like it was washed. I have very dry hair, I guess. Dry scalp? I don't know. Dry hair, I guess. Because I have quite a lot of... I have thick hair, so it doesn't get, like, greasy easily, I guess. I don't know. I think it does depend on your hair type. It depends on how, like, how much oil your scalp produces. Same with your body. Because you guys don't have, like... I think I already said I have, like, dry skin. So, I don't sweat as well. Often or properly much, and my scalp as well doesn't like get greasy, so I only actually wash my hair once a week because, well, I wash it more if I go out in the summer in Japan because I have to. But obviously if I'm outside in the sun, of course I'm going to be sweating, and the same for my scalp. So in those situations when I go outside in the sun, I do wash my hair more often, and I shower every day as well in the summer in Japan if I go out. But when I don't go out, I just don't sweat. I just don't sweat. So yeah, I asked Gumi, do I smell? She's like, I can't tell. If you didn't shower, I can't tell because you smell like nothing. You smell like yourself. You smell like your regular smell, but like more stronger. But my regular smell is like, I think I already said this before in Discord. My regular smell is very like smell like. You guys are gonna think like, oh my gosh, she's being one of those girls saying I smell like flowers, but I actually have like a white floral scent naturally, apparently, according to people, Gumi included. And I think it's we get so much less body odor than guys do. Yeah, I think the thing is a lot of men don't understand that. I think because from their comments, you didn't shower after one day, you must stink. Like women don't sweat the same way men do. Like, if you're out in the sun, yes, of course, you'll sweat. But if you're clean, even if you sweat, you shouldn't smell. It depends on if the bacteria in your sweat or in your body reacts with the sweat, basically. So, yes, Elise is a female. She's a real female. But yeah, girls don't smell when they, unless, you know, they haven't washed for actual days after being outside and stuff like that. When you're outside, you're exposed to a lot of germs and bacteria and stuff, so it's natural for you to start smelling if you don't wash yourself. But if you're very lucky genes, yeah, it's definitely genetic because my mom has the exact same scent, so it's genetic. And you know that it's your natural scent because you can actually smell it. Like, apparently, like even your saliva will smell like that, not just your sweat. So it must be like something in like genes. Someone asked if I was diabetic. I'm not diabetic. It's literally just some sort of like base, like white floral undernote maybe. Because if you know your natural undernote smell, is undernote the right word? I forgot. Your base note smell, you can actually know which perfumes work well with your body. I'm just saying, you know a lot of science to defend your showering habits. I mean, I am a STEM student. I was a STEM student. I literally studied medicine, guys. I literally am a science brain. So, if you want to say stuff like that to me, you better back it up with facts, because I will come back right at you with the facts. So, you know, I'm just saying. Okay, I think I'm ready to go in a real game. But this time, I'm not going to look at the chat. Ugh. But yeah, it's definitely genetic. Like, what you smell like, I think it's definitely genetic. I'm stretching. Ugh. Because I smell exactly like my mom does. No wonder there are perfumes that really compliment people. Yeah, because it works with your base natural like scents. For example, I've always wondered why citrusy smelling perfumes work really well with me. Because I specifically use perfumes that have like notes of bergamot, orange, lilies and stuff, or the middle notes are like lilies and other white florals, but the top notes are like citrus ones, mainly orange, and it smells so good. Like it really works. And then when I studied into like why those perfumes work well, it's because the middle notes of those perfumes match my natural scent. So I'm assuming there must be the reason why. I actually won a single game throughout the stream. I actually have. I actually have. Not because of me. I was carried, but I still won. But yeah, if you don't know what your natural scent is, get someone who's actually has a really good nose, or someone who's really good at like detecting scents, and they can probably tell you. But I think Zero still here? Zero, I think, mentioned how he's really good at like detecting scents. And there's a lot of men who are actually very good at detecting scents, actually. So, a lot of men are very good at smelling, detecting a lot of smells. including smells of like sickness. Because you can actually smell sickness as well. Humans can do that.
Don't say wings on any of you.
For example, some people can smell like cancer or infections or something like that because they can smell like a certain type of the scent that bacteria or that bacteria releases. So it's kind of like the same way dogs can sniff out sickness.
Again.
But yeah, Gumi has a really strong nose. Like she's very good at like picking up scents. She's very good at, for some reason, really sniffing stuff. So every time I think I stink, I ask Gumi, Gumi, do I stink like this? Gumi, do I smell? And I know she's not one of those people who like lie to you. And she's not one of those people who are nice. She tells the truth, brutal truth. So she's the only one I can ask. Because I know she won't lie to me.
First blood has been taken. Enemies firing at me.
Apparently though, Mr. 5, apparently knowing the smell of ants is a gene. Apparently it's like a certain gene if you can smell ants. So,
Good Lord,
hold on, I'm not looking at the comments. I can't look at the comments. Sorry. Guys, I gotta lock in. Stuff like spreading cancer is always right to read about. Biology is crazy. But I'm telling you, like it's an actual, it's a human.
Shield cracked. Reloading. Cut down an enemy. Tie fine. Thermite out.
Harvesters
A
are
new
now
kill leader.
available.
We have our target.
They just res. No! No! Stupid. Yeah, it's in our like physiology. Like we were, you know, think about how we were on this earth in the first place, right? Think about how cavemen were able to hunt. We needed those strong smells. And the thing is, right now, we as humans, we don't need to rely on these, like, senses anymore. Like, we don't need to rely on our sense. We don't need to rely on smell to sniff out sickness or danger or anything. So these skills of ours have been desensitized because we don't use them. We don't need them anymore in today's society. And that's why, like, a lot of people don't have strong scent skills anymore, sniffing skills or whatever. But it's in our biology to be able to do that. I'll be honest, my sense of smell is probably my weakest sense. Yeah, I mean, if you have, like, especially if you have, like, what's the word? Sinus issues, then maybe you can't smell very well. But, at least there are scents that we don't like as humans. Like, some, like, for example, smells that will smell dangerous or off-putting to us, but not to other people. Like, I remember there was this, one of Gumi's Final Fantasy XIV friends visited the UK once, and oh my god, he smelled so bad to me. Like, he smelled so bad. Like, I couldn't be around this person because I think he was with, we went to a con, we went to Hyper Japan, right? And he was with our group. I couldn't be around this guy. He just smelled so bad, and I'm sure he probably showered and had a wash or something. He just smelled really bad to me. Like, I couldn't be around him, and which is sad because obviously, like, I think he was like part of our free company in 14. And I asked everyone else, can you smell that? Doesn't he smell bad? And everyone's like, no. So, yeah, I think there are definitely people who have sense that we don't, like, we're not compatible with, I guess. Can we have a fish just teaches us stuff stream? Okay, we are gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I have a lot of topics I wanted to teach you guys about. I have a whole things planned. Oh, Gabriel, I guess you don't know about it, but I do have a educational series planned where I was gonna teach you guys stuff. I'm just getting the stuff made for it. I reckon it'll be ready by next month. We also put a lot of effort into hiding smells. Yeah, if you drown it in, like, deodorant and perfumes and stuff, then yeah, it does throw people off. You can identify various chemicals by smell alone. Yeah, me too, Cole. Like, especially when I did, like, a lot of lab work, right? You can identify chemicals just by the smell. So you can train your sense of smell. It's just, again, with the way life is right now in this generation, we don't need to do that unless you work in specific sectors. Of course, the con-goers smell terrible. We were all technically con-goers, by the way. Sensitive nose is bad because when I'm near someone that smells bad, I get critted. I know, me too, because I also have quite a sensitive nose. So when I'm on the train, especially like in Japan, oh my god, the morning train is oh no, summertime train here. Oh my god, it smells so bad. It smells so bad. It's disgusting. Like, I actually feel like I wish I didn't have a nose. I've had that with people at my middle school. They smell like a barn, but no one else notices. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, everyone has different scents, but it's the way your body reacts to that scent. This has really increased my insecurity. I'm not trying to make anyone feel insecure. Listen, if you're a man, you should probably shower regularly because men do sweat more than women. And especially if you're going outside, then you should always wash yourself, keep yourself clean. But yeah, even if you sweat, your sweat only really smells bad once it mixes with bacteria. So if you're clean, even if you sweat, you shouldn't smell. Theoretically. If you just keep yourself clean and wash all the time, even if you sweat, you shouldn't smell. But if you're sweating, obviously, please just wash yourself daily. Because then sweat starts getting all, like, gross. I unfortunately have the same issue with specific people where they smell strong with other people. Yeah, this is just biology. It's honestly just biology. And this is what helps us survive as humans. Like, we detect that as, you know, danger or incompatibility. We don't want to be near this person. You can't with strong perfume. Do you want to puke? Yeah, if you have a sensitive nose, strong perfume is gonna like knock you out. Sometimes it's the breath too. Like when you get one-on-one talks, you have to have the perseverance of a Renaissance priest with foreign lads. Oh my god, coffee and cigarettes breath, disgusting. But to be honest, people's breath should not smell. If you brush properly, floss properly, clean your tongue and the roof of your mouth, your breath should not smell. If it smells, it's because you have poor dental hygiene, or you're eating like foods like or you're drinking stuff like coffee or like smoking cigarettes. Like that's disgusting. But normally, theoretically, your breath should not smell. In any other, even if you eat food, you shouldn't have smelly breath, unless obviously it's very, very strong smelling food. Eating normally shouldn't give you smelly breath unless you have a mouth full of terrible bacteria that you haven't cleaned and plaque and stuff like that. But your breath should technically smell like your regular body scent. Because I was told by Gumi, right? In the morning, my morning breath smells like my regular scent, like the floral scent I have. She said it smells like that, but stronger, which is really weird, right? But it makes sense. Obviously, if you brush your teeth at night, your mouth is closed during night, that scent is kind of building up in your mouth. Your morning breath is only stinky if you haven't actually had if you don't have proper oral hygiene. My sense of smell is vague. All perfume and cologne smell like pure alcohol. That's really interesting. If you can't smell the flower scents or whatever other scents they mix with it. I feel like my sense of smell is used best when I pull a ratatouille and add stuff to a dish I'm cooking, depending on how it smells. Oh, me too! I actually think that's why I may be good at cooking, is because I can smell it and taste it well. And I know I know exactly which, like, seasoning or herb or spice to add, because I can detect it I can detect the lack of it from when I taste something. Gumi is the same, actually. With some colognes, I feel like I'm being caustic altered. It's noxious. Oh no. Do you know which scents they are in particular? Like for me, I feel the same way when it's with like sweet ones like vanilla. Vanilla and other like cloyingly sweet smells. Oh my god. I actually feel like someone's trying to suffocate me. Coffee and cigarette breath is the worst. Oh my god, tell me about it. I know, I hate it so much. Coffee breath is like really stinky doo-doo. Stinky doo-doo breath. But to be honest, I feel like if you drink coffee in, you know, limited amounts and you do have proper oral hygiene, your coffee shouldn't affect your breath too much. And it also depends on the type of coffee bean and how it's been roasted. because there are some very deep roasted coffees that have very strong smells. That's more dental care than 90% of people? Guys, brush twice a day, floss twice a day. I'm telling you, it's for your own good. Alright, please do it. I care about your dental health, I do. Care about you guys. Imagine the chips with no teeth. Imagine chips with the teeth falling out. Fortnite dancing. No, that's not what I mean. Not Fortnite dancing. It's not Fortnite dancing for your breath. Glad my breath doesn't smell. I'd be embarrassed if it did. I actually had this moral issue a couple of years ago. I met a friend for the first time, and they had very, very bad breath. And so it was a girl, and I feel like if it was a man, I'd be more open to say, "Hey, your breath stinks. Do you want some chewing gum? Do you need to drink water? Like, what's going on?" But because if it's a girl, right, I felt a bit what's the word? I felt a bit like what's the word? Can someone English for me? Hold on, I'm actually behind in the comments. This is making me more informed about scents. I actually want to do a stream with Gumi talking about scents. I was planning to do a stream about it. And also planning to do like a skincare stream as well. We have all that stuff in the works, I promise. You'd be amazed what no carbonated beverages does to your teeth. Yeah, I don't really often drink fizzy drinks, and if I do, I drink it with a straw, so that does save my teeth, I guess. Apprehensive, hesitant, cautious. I felt like very yeah, it's harder to be blunt like that for girls, because girls tend to be quite sensitive, right? I'm quite blunt. I have the attitude of a man, but not all girls do, and I appreciate that. I understand that. So I was feeling a bit hesitant to say anything. I was quite apprehensive. I was like, oh god, how do I tell her breath stinks? Because it's not for me. Like, whatever, I can wear a mask. I can avoid like putting my face towards her face, or like, you know, looking at her direction when she speaks is what I meant to say. I can avoid doing that, but I don't want anyone else to like do that, because I care about her. She's my friend. So I was thinking about like how to tell her that her breath smells. So I tried, hey, do you want some mints? She's like, oh no, it's alright. I was like, oh, okay. Because in the UK, if someone offers you chewing gum or a mint, they are low-key telling you your breath smells. So she didn't get that hint. So I was like, okay, next step. What should I do next? I was like, oh, hey, are you thirsty by any chance? Have you had water today? She's like, oh no, I'm good. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I've offered the mints, I've offered the water. What do I do? Because I'm gonna have to be direct about it. And I thought, you know what? It is not worth me losing this female friendship over telling her she's got stinky breath. I'm just gonna leave it. And then I remember we were talking like, I mean, gone to the dentist to check for cavities lately. Oh my god. Imagine I said that. Well, I just dropped it there. But I remember like a year later, we were talking about her trip, and she mentioned how, I think she mentioned she wasn't drinking enough water or something, and I was like, oh yeah, I could tell. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I mean, I couldn't tell if you had like, you know, gum disease, or maybe you just weren't drinking enough water, but your breath had a very unpleasant smell. And she's like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, I was too scared to tell you. I thought you might get offended. But she's like, I don't know. I feel like you have to be subtle or tactful when you talk about these kinds of things. And I have the tact of, you know, of a dump truck. You know, I don't have tact is what I'm trying to say. So I just didn't want to take the... Her breath had a certain je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi? Oh my god. Hey, let's go shopping for toothpaste. Oh my god. See, I feel like that's more rude. That's more rude That's rude. I wouldn't have said that. See, I didn't want to be rude. Hey, should we do an Apex pack opening? Should I just open all 5? I'll open all 5. Ellie? I'm growling! Wait, but I got a legendary skin. This ugly one. It's an ugly legendary skin. I can't believe this. Oh, this skin's not bad. I think just saying it away from public is plenty. Yeah, I mean, I ended up doing it over DM, so I don't know. I felt like a bit of a cowardly thing to do because I usually am straight up saying stuff to people's faces. You got an heirloom today. I hate you. I hate you so much. I actually hate you. Like, no, no. No. All right, I've been yapping for too long. I gotta go running. I'm gonna be late to hacking. I better go. Oh God, yes. I only have 20 minutes to get ready. All right, guys. Let's see. Jealousy is an ugly color. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not jealous of Mono. Anyway, be right back. As long as you didn't attach a link to the local dentist with the DM. No, because we were talking about it in passing, and I asked her if she had any dental issues. She said no, so she reckoned it was due to the lack of water she was drinking because she was on holiday, which makes sense. Oh, Lan is streaming. Okay, we can raid into Lan. Oh, there's loads of people streaming right now. Oh no, she's doing a membership stream. Okay, never mind. Oh, Vivi is streaming. She's streaming Apex actually, so we could actually raid into her if you want to see some more Apex content. Be raiding into my friend Fiora. He's very funny, very weird. she's very good at Apex as well though, so that'll be good Apex content. Water is so yummy. I'm gonna drink all my water right now. Give me a second. I hate the theory that water could taste bad for some because of the taste of the bacteria in their mouth. I mean, that's kind of true, I think, maybe? Because water does taste different when your mouth is clean. Okay, quick reminder, if you want to buy merch, your chance is now. It is on sale. Don't waste your chance for getting the merch. Thank you, Colin, I appreciate it. And I'm talking about clean water though in them. I'm not talking about chlorinated tap crap. But yeah, if you want to get merch, it's on sale right now, so don't miss your chance. And yes, if you're going to Offkai this weekend, I will be at Offkai doing a meet and greet, a panel, performance, and we have a booth as well. So please come and see us if you're going there. And is there anything else I need to remember to announce? Don't be a doo-doo. Don't be a doo-doo and ruin my life for no reason when I've done nothing to you guys. Don't say mean things about my company. Don't say mean things about the staff. Don't say mean things about my mods. You can say mean things about me. That means you're gonna meet this fist. It means you're gonna meet the fist. It means you're gonna be 1v1ing me in my Welkin cage. Do you understand, Chips? Do you understand? In fact, you're not gonna meet my fist. You're gonna meet the fist of the rest of the chips. I'm gonna launch all the chips on you. Do you understand? Understand? Well, that sounds fun. Anyway, right. I gotta go, okay. A Venom form released? That's right. They won't even get a chance to leak it because I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna burst out into my true Venom form and attack everyone. Get my little Venom whips out. Alright. Exclamation mark rage for the raid message. It's time to finish this. What's the trigger?